Not bad. Simple. Write it slightly smaller than the next one and just literally write the next letter. Pretty standard, no confusion. It's not bad. So there are not every card will be red in color, or you need to remember the exceptions. Let's move on. How does go? Let's explore go. Go, not bad. Double the go, go and go. One above the other. Still, I can see it. We can see all the others here. This is interesting. It doesn't even touch it, but not bad, not bad. And then dho, go and dho, the shape changes. So it's something we have to memorize. And go and no, still okay. You can see the go, you can see the no. It's written one above the other and not beside it. And then you have the gyo, jo, go and yo, which this is very, again, specific to Bengali. In Sanskrit, you would have said gya for this, but here we say go itself. You double the go, the jo is not pronounced. Anyway, gro, glo. So some things to remember, but overall, okay, not bad. Go, again, clean. So we are here now. Go. Pretty consistent. And what's even interesting, even more interesting, is it's the same size as the second one. So whereas here we had, here we wrote it smaller. You see here, kho and itself, kho and kho, small and big. Whereas here, go and go, it's same size. So this is the interesting part. Otherwise, this is okay. And then let's look at ngo. Ngo can play tricks sometimes in different languages. So for most part, it is fine. With cho, jo, jo, there's no problem. There are not many words with all of these. So this is actually slightly academic, but look at that. Look at this one. Ngo with the ko looks like that. Ngo with the ko, you can actually see both of them. It's just one below the other. But until you observe carefully, otherwise it looks, it can look confusing. Ngo with the go, look at the shape. That's the go, that's the ngo. And ngo first, go, different. No, go, not bad. But there are some words. The frequency is less. Sometimes it's there. And also, people can use the Chandrabindu sometimes instead of the ngo, because phonetically these two are the same. This is also ngo. This is also ngo anyway. So this is a consonant cluster of ngo, and this is added in the end. Chandrabindu is also used for that. Interesting. So that finishes the first row, right? Some are standard, some are rare, some are academic, some are exceptions. How about the second row? Moving on to second row. Cho, not bad. Not bad at all. In fact, even now, by now you would have got used to it. So cho and cho, this is interesting. Where did that extra? So it's just a small and a big. Okay, even that is fine. Small, big. So we can follow the pattern. Small, big. So it's really not red. It should be, this was okay to understand. So overall, cho is good. Simple. Cho. Pretty standard, pretty simple, logical. Is it the same size? Yes. Look, just like the go. Even a double of this, and when you write this first in a cluster, you still write them as the same size. So why is that? Please let me know in the comments. Why are these same size? And one of the arguments, or one of the explanation could be that some of these letters have been borrowed from Sanskrit. They might not be native Bengali origin letters, and because of that, there are not many exceptions that were defined. They just went with the flow. So that is one possible explanation. Could be wrong. Let me know. Let's move on. Jo. Jo is again this one, jo and ko. So again, make it small, and so it's smaller than the next one. That's how you know it's a cluster. Go and go, you just write it up and down. Then go and go. Sorry, I'm saying go all the time. This is jo. Sorry, per gear jo. Jo and jo, jo and jo. Second line, of course. This is jo. And jo and nyo is a special thing. This is in all Indian languages. Ja and nya, even in Sanskrit together, is gnya, jnana. So that's where it is used. So gnya. So that's where it's used. Remember, it's used for that word. Apart from that, jo and jo, maybe you will see it. You will hear. Some of these you will hear. Some of these combinations are very rare, so you don't have to worry too much about it. And then that is the Borgia jo. This is the card for the jo. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty logical, pretty standard. It's small and big. So this one is small, the next one is big. Pretty logical, and we can move on. Now that's finished, the second row. Then third row, only thing to remember is here. So not the third row. This is yon. We're still not finished. So I'm still here. Sorry, still here. But itself same size. You don't make it any smaller. Whereas here with the cho, jo, jo, the shape changes. At least you can kind of search for jo and jo here when you look carefully. Otherwise with the cho also maybe, but this really looks different. But if you're seeing it for the first time, or if you've just learned the consonants and you look at this, then these shapes can look confusing. Apart from that, pretty standard. So